Hello everybody, welcome to the video, welcome to the channel if you're new. I'm Jake. Today we're going to be doing the Chelsea career mode. It's going to be a one video only. We're going to go from the beginning of the career mode to however long it takes to win the Champions League final. We're going to simulate it. It's going to be like a rebuild. There's some other YouTubers that do this kind of thing like Jared HD, so kind of inspired by that kind of thing. The PlayStation does actually get sold today, so I've only got a day to do this. Never made anything like it, so let me know what you think. If you want me to do more like this, let me know. As you can probably guess from the majority of the videos on this channel, it's going to be a Chelsea career mode, so let's see what we can do. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't have any idea how career mode works anymore, so let's get straight into it. Okay, so here we are on the career mode screen. Like I say, it has been a long time for me on career mode, so I'm not really sure how to navigate everything, but we're going to look at the squad. And from what I can see, it's the fully updated Chelsea team because our most recent signing, Edouard Mendy, is here. I think we've already got a pretty good team, especially in the attacking areas. I think we might need another long-term centre-back, so obviously Thiago Silva's quite old. Maybe a really good goalkeeper too. We've got like a £70 million budget with quite a few players that we can sell, like Batshuayi, Babarahman, Drinkwater, Bakayoko, them kind of players who could probably pull us in a nice little profit and help us sign some good players. So this isn't going to go into too much detail as it is only a one video thing. We won't focus too much on the training and the youth academy and stuff like that. We'll just focus on the transfer windows and we'll see how well we do. So let's start off with trying to buy and sell some players. Okay, so we've got our first sale now. I think I'm kind of getting the hang of this. Batshuayi has gone to Leipzig for 16.7 million. We didn't need him, we can get rid of him. Giroud's also gone for around 10 million. So there's 25 million added into our transfer budget, and we've already got Tammy and Werner, so I don't think we need another striker. Another outgoing, Victor Moses to Real Betis for around £30 million, even more to a transfer budget, and I didn't even know he was at the club. Two pretty huge sales now. We've gone and sold Rudiger to Manchester United for £37 million, and we sold Loftus-Cheek to AC Milan for £25 million, and all that money together should give us enough to go and look for a new right mid, and I think I'm going to try and get Jadon Sancho. Okay, so we sold Emerson to PSG for £20 million, but then our first piece of huge business, it was the weakest point in our team. Hudson-Odoi was the only right mid and he was like 74 rated. We've gone and brought in Jadon Sancho for around 170 million. He's going to be around for the long run, so yeah, Jadon Sancho's in the club and I think that's a great addition to the squad. Okay, so it's our second signing now, and it could also be our last one of the transfer window. We've already built a pretty good team here, at least for the first season. We've brought in Skriniar from Inter Milan for £65 million, plus Andreas Christensen. It seems like a lot, but Christensen was pretty pointless in the squad, not valued very high, so we put him into the deal, and yeah, Skriniar's in the team. Okay, so it's deadline day now. We have gone and sold Ross Barkley, and our squad for the first half of the season is going to look like this. We've got Kepa, who's already improving in goal, a decent backline who all have the ability to improve. We still probably need another centre-back going forward and probably a long-term right-back. Midfield's looking good, Werner's already progressing. So I think we've got a pretty good squad here. We'll simulate ahead, we'll see how we're doing in January and see what signings we need to make then. Okay, so we've just arrived in January after simulating the first half of the season. I have no idea how well we've done. Hopefully we're in the top 4 of the Premier League and into the knockout stages of the Champions League by now, I would hope. So let's go and see how well we're doing. In terms of the Champions League, we made it out of our group, it seems. We topped our group, that's really good. And now we are against, let's see, Atletico Madrid. That could be quite a hard match in our first knockout game. And now finally, let's look at the Premier League and see where we are. Hopefully top 4. We're currently 3rd, that's not too bad. How far are we? Only 3 points off the top of the table. We're actually progressing quite nicely, and I reckon within a few seasons, we could be in that Champions League final, which will be when we end the video. Kepa's gone up 3 overall, so apparently in this version of the world, he's actually quite good. Chilwell's gone up to an 82, Skriniar to an 87, that's really good. Thiago Silva's on the decline, as you would expect, with his contract running out at the end of the season. We'll probably try and get rid of him in this transfer window. Kovacic has gone up to an 84, that's pretty good. Mason Mount to an 81, Ziyech to an 86, Havertz to an 87, that's really good. He's going to be one of our top players. Sancho to an 89, which is brilliant because he's going to be our right midfielder for the whole video now, you would expect. Pulisic to an 83, that's really good, and that's pretty much it. Werner to an 87 too. A very good team. If we look at it now, let's see and try and find the weaknesses. Working on just the first 11 in this window, I'd say maybe buy a right back or a centre back. I think that'll be the way to go. As good as Reece James is in real life, we're going to have to wait a few years before he reaches a decent level on FIFA, so yeah, I think we'll go for a centre back and a right back. Okay, so we've just managed to get Marcos Alonso out of the club for about £25 million to Man U. 30 years old, pretty good value for him. Get his wages off a book, and now we can probably bring in another younger left back to challenge Ben Chilwell. Okay, another interesting transfer deal here, £60 million plus Jorginho for a new left back. He's going to be our left back for the foreseeable future. It's Grimaldo. Okay, so the January transfer window is just finished. We've got a pretty good squad, I would say, going into the later half of the season. I think we'll just sim until the next Champions League game, and maybe we can win the Champions League in our first season, who knows. Okay, so it's our first Champions League test. It's a game against Atletico Madrid. We lost the first leg 1-0. We're going to sim it. We're going to do the quick sim, I think, just to see how it goes. Hopefully we can win and get into the next round, but we'll see what happens. Oh, okay, we drew 1-1 to Atletico Madrid, which means Atletico Madrid win 2-1 on aggregate. We are out of the Champions League, and I guess we go on to the end of the season, see how well we did in the Premier League, make some new signs, and we go again next year. So obviously we did come crashing out of the Champions League in around the 16, but let's see how well we did in the Premier League. I haven't checked this yet, so we're going to see how we did. Okay, I thought we came top then. No, we came third, and not by a long distance, but Liverpool were way out in front. With that title, we only won 24 games this season, Liverpool won 31. We need to up our game, the transfer window is going to be the space to do that. Let's have a look at our squad and see how well we did. Kepa had a really good season, actually going up to an 86. Chilwell to an 83, Grimaldo to an 86, Skriniar to an 88, that's brilliant, he's definitely going to be the crucial centre-back at the back for us. Kovacic to an 85, that would be a useful squad player as we start going into the season, because I noticed that Hakim Ziyech got injured this season and Kovacic had to play. Mason Mount with an 82, Ziyech to an 86, Havertz to an 89, that is very good, he's definitely a star player, Sancho to a 90, Pulisic to an 84, and Werner to an 88, so I think we've got a very good squad there, and I think we can really build on this next season, provided we get given a decent transfer budget. And who knows, maybe a Champions League is on the horizon for the next season. Okay, so the new season has begun, season 2, we're looking for the Champions League, and this is the kind of calibre of player that we want. We've gone and signed an 89 rated Joshua Kimmich for 153 million. It's an expensive deal, but he offers us a choice at right back and also midfield too. So I think it'd be a pretty good deal in the long run for us, so Joshua Kimmich is in the side. Okay, so 2 major sales now. We've just sold Reece James, and I know that's a bit of a weird one, but we've got Kimmich, we've got Azpilicueta. Reece James, probably by the time we finish this video, won't even have hit 22, 23 years old. He won't be good enough. So for £30 million to Arsenal, not a bad deal. And then Kovacic, who wasn't even in our starting 11, has gone to Barcelona for £110 million. So I think that's pretty good business. That's an extra 140 million to spend. We're going to see who we can bring in to improve our team. Okay, so we've just used the Kovacic money to make a really big signing. We put in Marquinhos from PSG for £115 million. A bit excessive if you ask me, but couldn't find any other centre-backs on the market, so he's coming into our club. He's going to be our starting centre-back with Skriniar. Okay, so this FIFA transfer market is very hard to navigate, but we've just gone and signed Thomas Lemar for 47 million. He's fairly young and he offers us cover on the left wing, the right wing and the attacking midfield positions, which is something that we didn't have. And I think that might be our business done unless we make any more sales, because we haven't got the money to bring in another central midfielder. Okay, so we've came to the end of the first transfer window in the second season. You can see we spent quite a lot of money and our squad's looking pretty nice now. I'd say it's probably one of the best squads in the world. It's just whether our backup players end up doing the job for us as we sim out the season. But I'm pretty confident with this, so we're going to sim ahead. Okay, so we're at the second round of the Champions League game against Napoli, but the problem is we played the first leg and lost 1-0 away, so we really need to make sure we win at home here. So I'm praying that we just get that win, because we really need it. We don't want to go out in the round of 16 again, especially to a team like Napoli. Our squad's looking really nice there actually. 91 Skriniar, 91 Kante, everyone's looking really good. 89 Kepa, could Kepa get to a 90 by the end of the season? That would be brilliant. So here we go, we've won 2-0. Okay, Thomas Lemar, the signing that we brought in as a backup, has scored both goals and got us through to the next round. So on to the quarterfinal, I guess. Okay, so we got drawn against Manchester City in the quarterfinal, drew the first leg 1-1 away. I think we could beat them, they're third in the league, we're meant to be better than them overall, so I think we should do this at home. So we're going to quick sim again, and our team's only getting better by the way, a 91-1. Come on Chelsea, we win 1-0. That means that Havertz has put us through into the semi-finals, so I think we've actually got a really good chance of winning it this season. Okay, so we're into the semi-finals. We've been drawn against Barcelona. We drew 1-1 in our home leg, which is a bit worrying because we're going to have to beat them away now to get through. So we'll see how that goes. If we do get through, it will be one of either Inter or Atletico in the final. Let's take a quick look at the Premier League to see how it's shaping up towards the end. We are 4 points clear with the game in hand, with 3 games to go. I think we've got the Premier League won in only our second season. That's pretty good, but although we did spend probably about £600 million in the space of 2 years, so we won't talk about that, so we'll just get on to this Barcelona match and see how we do. Okay, we're heading into the Barcelona game now. They do have, 3-0 away. I didn't realise we've smashed them. Werner, Sancho and Werner getting another goal. We're into the final. I didn't expect it to appear that quickly. I was about to say Kovacic is on their team, so we might struggle, but apparently not. 3-0 against Barcelona away. Who would have ever thought it? We're into the final. Okay, so it's time for the Champions League final in only 2 seasons, by the way, against Atletico Madrid. Just to check the Premier League, I haven't checked it yet, but we figured we would win it, and we have with 103 points, 7 points clear of Liverpool actually, and we only lost 1 game all season, which was against Liverpool I think, so we've done really well there this season. And yeah, into the Champions League final. Because it's the last match here, I will play the last 10 minutes, because there's a thing where you can drop into the simulated matches now. Just a quick word of warning, I have not played this FIFA, I have not really played the last FIFA much either. It's put me on world class. I could end up throwing the Champions League title away, but we'll see what's happening with 10 minutes to go. Okay, and the game is starting here. I don't really know how this works yet. I haven't really used this feature really, but I know that you're allowed to They do like a Football Manager dot system, even with the same colour scheme as Football Manager, which I'm obviously used to. But you can like drop into the game whenever you want and play. I don't know whether it tells you to, like if there's a penalty it tells you to take it, that kind of thing. I don't really know how it's going to go, but I mean it's starting here on the screen. And yeah, it's just basically Football Manager dot, so we'll see how we get on. I feel like looking at the two teams, we've got the better squad, and we do have a free kick here. Can we get anything with it? Number 10, who's number 10? Pulisic has apparently almost scored, but yeah, we've got a much better team than them, I would say. Minus maybe Oblak, and I imagine João Felix has gone pretty good in this career so far. I think we've probably got a better player in every other position, so hopefully we can get the win. Here's Grimaldo on the left-hand side. We're playing it quite nicely, you know, we've had the majority of the ball, so hopefully we can go out and get the win. 22's made space, 11 with a shot, good save by Oblak there, and we'll see how the game goes. Oh, Timo Werner scored. I just do not know how this works, but we've gone 1-0 up, Timo Werner with the goal. Brilliant, Champions League final, easy game, we're going to win it. 1-0 up at half-time thanks to Timo Werner. We're having the majority of possession, majority of the chances, and yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. This is kind of a cool feature they have added in with this like jump-in feature, but the matches just take so long. I wish you could like speed it up because I don't see many people using this after 1 or 2 times. It seems a bit tedious. I know they were on about, everyone was saying they've revolutionised career mode to be exactly like Football Manager. As someone who plays Football Manager quite a lot, I would say that career mode was actually really boring when I was playing it. I really didn't enjoy, I don't know how long it's been in the game, but where you can like talk to the players and you can't just send an offer, you have to like go through this cutscene sequence. There was a way that you could delegate it, but then that was a bit less like detailed and you couldn't get the deal that you wanted. So it was a bit annoying but to sit through, especially when you're on like your 5th or 6th deal of the summer. I guess they are trying different things. At least they're doing something, because they did leave career mode absolutely like untouched for years. The training system does look quite cool now though, with the like the retraining, positioning and stuff. So I think that could be quite good for them. But Atletico Madrid have gone forward here. Are they about to score? No, good save by 89 rated Kepa. 89 rated Kepa, that is. Who would have ever thought it? But yeah, I'm not too convinced by this. Atletico Madrid are coming back into the game though. I just think people will find this very tedious in the long run. I don't think this is going to bring many people round and like convince them to play FIFA instead of Football Manager, or just convince people to play career mode more, because it did start to die out. And we're in the 76th minute. I did say I'll jump into the match at the 80th minute. Of course I'm going to have to be defending a 1-0 lead. Please don't concede when I'm about to jump in. Okay, we're going to jump in. I don't really know how it works. Let's just click jump in. Editing Jake here. Sorry about my jet engine of a PlayStation. It doesn't last too long. I don't even know how this FIFA works. I've just got to hold on really on World Class because I don't know how to play at all. I used to be pretty good at FIFA, but not anymore. I've got it on 4 minutes each half, so at least that gives me a chance to get out of the game early before they score a goal. Oh, no. Okay, we made it out alive. They headed it over. Let's actually get our foot on the ball, shall we? Grimaldo, what can we do with him? You've seen how little I've actually played at this. Yeah, look at that. Absolute skill in me. Just won ourselves a throw-in. Oh, crap. Do not let him counter-attack. If in doubt, crop him. That's my rule. Blow your whistle, ref. It's a good job I'm not having to play this for much longer, because I would have definitely have lost this game. There we go. We've won. All down to me on this controller, I'm telling you. 1-0 to us. Within 2 seasons, we've won the Champions League as Chelsea. Do they do like a little song and dance when they pick up the trophy now? They do not, but who cares? We've gone and won it, and not as enjoyable as Football Manager, but for only 2 seasons, done quite quickly through simulation. I think that was quite fun. So if you have enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, and if you can, help us push for 200 subscribers by the end of the year. We're currently aiming for 170. So if you do enjoy the content, press that subscribe button, help us out, and comment down below if you'd like to see more of this. I can't imagine you will, but it was something to try while Football Manager 21 is waiting to come out. So I hope to see you in the next video, guys, and goodbye.